We're right now at the Nagaland Cricket Association office, or also to my right is the cricket stadium at Sovima, Chimkudima. And we have come here to speak to the secretary of the Nagaland Cricket Association, Yunilo Anilo King, who is going to shed some light on what the process is of selection, especially because there has been rumors and there has been allegations against the NCA regarding the selection process of various cricketers, and mostly the under 19, where we also have received some allegations against the NCA and the selection committee or the selectors. And we are here to ask him and for him to clarify on exactly how is the process and what it takes and what kind of scrutiny that they are also doing to make sure that they are choosing the right cricketers to play for various tournaments and first class cricket as well. And we're also here to ask the secretary that the NCA, under the banner, under the umbrella of the BCCI, exactly what is the funding like and how much they have received throughout the years and where have they spent it. We can see a lot of development activities happening over here at the stadium, much more than previous years, and hopefully that these infrastructural development activities going on over here at the stadium will continue, not just for cricketers but for everybody, the society as a whole, to come and enjoy matches. But for now, let's have a listen as to what the Secretary, Hinilo Anilo King, has to say.
Sir, thank you for your time. Sir, American Janibu Munjadagalo. Sir, yadin NCA bra. Under 16, under 19. Ito kan laga trial selection de. Olo bhal bra selection nokore guna bishimanwa complaint ayase. So sir, American apni ita honorary secretary ase. Ito bra Janibu Munjado sir, ito selection laga term do kiniga ita players can select kore. Be it boys or girls. Olo koi dibo sir.
Selection nagadu district association khan tournament organize kore. Etu pasote kunuba district khan tu or kunuba players khan tu khilole mun thagilibi sob school nulibi district tu kuntu age group category la kunuba tu napare labi thake, because as we all know cricket tu isibule tu football nishina iman popular nai. To itu bra conduct kora pasote ulibi to give equal opportunity to all the cricket lovers and the cricket players. We used to organize open trials. To different age category late open trials conduct kora to jamoina kurise. Ina kurina selectors khan aru coach khan thakina shortlist kurina itia kunuba category ladu conditioning camp khotom hoise, kunuba ladu ita bi chule ase aru kunuba category to aru bi aibole ase. To itu bra itulai sapra jai.
Now sir, American source for huni paise that we don't want to mention the name. Kunba player to trial then the jwa sabi bishi bhalba perform gurna top 3 di khotom hoise. Kolibi tai laga naam do playing 11 दिया नहीं, मतलब स्कोर 15 दिया नहीं, रिजर्व ते रखी दिशी कुछ, and whereas इतु बार भी पिछली बार खेलेंगे ना टॉप 3 दी खुद मुझे कुछ, आरो कोच खान सेलेक्टर्स खान कुन बाबा तो पिछली बार बार खेले थे इतु बार तो अपनी चांस पावो का नाम आहाने को ऐसे, आरो कुन बा एंगल बड़ा को ऐसे कुछ के ताकन तो प्लेयर तो पहाड़ बड़ा ऐसे, whereas that very particular player खान तो सर दिमागोडी जन्म होएगी ना Timabodi school purigina thaka pachaka nase ko ase. So in that regard NCA ba key clarification de sir.
Kotha tu so manubi biswas tu bhal thake, dangor biswas thake. Ami aji etu korubo, aji paribo, aste aste dangor korubo, aste aste bal hobole laga akha so manubi bi thake. To nijor bal khela ase koina khali nijor la bitor de sala tu bi biswas thaka bi bal bi ekta ase. होली भी निजो बाल ऐसे कोई ना पीछे आगे पीछे तो नसानी ना निजो लगा है बाल तो विश्वास करे धका तो इना भावना भी कौन बात उठा के कोच खान ऐसे सेलेक्टर्स खान ऐसे definitely they will encourage the players अपनी बिया से निखिली भी खिलो बोले ना पारो कोच और सेलेक्टर्स खान इतने ना को तो बिया से कोई भी improve kuru bole encourage kore so manubi no hele to instead of promoting the game as a coach or as a selector, you are killing the game. So kuthadu manu ki alak alak bishi thakibo. These are all technical in nature. The Constitution allows and has empowered the selectors to do the needful. So that is why on that ground, me as an honorary secretary, as an office bearer of the state association, I have no say there because I don't put my hands in the selection process.
Maybe sir, so manuwa jani ase, NCA laga juno trial chuli the district praye, aro NCA under the 14 affiliated districts ase. To tadi bra player kan to takan scrutiny kurna putai, aro sir selection time di takan the best of the best players kan de. To selection time trial time de best effort degina select hi hua nai boli to sir selection laga meaning to bi na thaki ho jai no sir.
Sabi, ekta kotha khushi pabole lage. Mo age de koa nisina cricket tu ite bi nutun ase. Will be selection trials, open trials de. Khali 15 jone select hobole ase. To Nagaland khali 15 jone ekla cricket khilobole jana nohoy to. Best of the best patha ase. Itu opore dan 15 jon hai select hobole ase. To itu bra tate, which I would say is a positive sign. Mane cricket to khila manu bisho ase. There are more cricket players. The game is growing. To itu bra 20 June de khali 15 jone ebo. 30 de khali 15 jone select hobo. How I wish the pool of players grows much bigger than what we have right now. That will show and that will be the positive sign in the growth of the game in the state.
So, sir, NCA laga constitution bra under 16 hobi, under 19 hobi or 23 hobi. Sir, players kan do Nagaland di thaki ase bole ki laga criteria sabte NCA under de I bole laga constitution bra koise.
District association ase. They should be enrolled under the district association.
When it comes to the selection process by the committee, how can you just walk us through that a little bit by the selection committee?
No, because selectors, the selection committee, they themselves are former cricketers. Of course, like we were discussing earlier, Nagaland playing BCCI mandated tournaments started only in 2018. So today, those players who have started playing since 2018, most of them are still playing. So, thereby making this selection process and constituting the selectors are constituted on the merit of their past experiences, where they have played in a club tournaments which used to be organized locally by the district associations way before Nagaland Cricket Association became a full member of the BCCI.
So, sir, under 19 particularly, so, sir, selection committee, sir, member of Kimanjun laga member thaki
3 members.
3 members.
And how are they selected, if I may ask?
They have been appointed by the Cricket Advisory Committee constituted by the Nagaland Cricket Association as per the guidelines enshrined in the constitution of the association.
Can we also discuss or can you tell us about how the NCA sees outsiders, not from outside the state, but non-locals from the state? Are they also given a fair chance, since we know how it is important to have our own, from the grassroots, from our own, from the state itself, purebred from the state. But can you also tell us how NCA views those kind of players?
See, so long as they are a domicile of the state, they are being given equal opportunity. In fact, we used to get a lot of comments verbally or through the social media platforms. Nagaland team ase koi non-local se bishi ase. Ami nijor local manu koi kile na dale. Nijor laga kile talent promote na kore. We used to get a lot of comments, questions. So I don't think the NCA is not giving equal opportunity to everybody. When we are being questioned like that,
I think, sir, itya apuni kwa nishna sir BCCI de NCA de 2018 de properly formally affiliate huina chuli ase. Will be sir, amikan itya Nagaland state senior team kan sai shigule sir. Other than Hokkaido or Jonathan player to sir iman nai aru itya dak India team A noile IPL dak te khilibula player nolai. So NCA be how serious are you that Nagaland laga player ekta at least India team de perform kurula standard tak produce kurula bhavana asana nai sir.
Nagaland Cricket Association got affiliated in 2009, but we became a full member. We got the voting rights in 2018. Itu ase. Itia aman nijor manu state para player ekta Indian team de gusubo nolibi IPL lekhilo parbo. Itu to kun bi naparbo tun nakubo. Dorja to khola ase. Players khan tahan nijor laga opportunity ase. Plus association bi kiman tak modot kuro pare kore ase. To itu bra ite na thakisu gulibe kali na thakibo tu ko na parbo. Itia thakya kunuba state te kunuba to ase. Olibe kali portion tam bi na thakibo jabo pare. So ekta nolege ekta laga to isu gule to biswas tu rakhi na to e kaam kore ase. Amian hudai koi cricket in India has a lot of opportunities. Apni national team de khilo na pare suguli IPL is there. Alla countries khan aina khila laga league ekta ase. The richest cricketing league in the world ase. Tate chance ekta patu sugule do that is also big enough. Naam ekta do kamalo ase. To NCA to khali etu BCCI laga domestic season de tournaments alag de participate kurubole laga khali itu laga biswas ekala nahi itu laga opor jabole laga bi ase to itu bra apne sob de request ase apne sob de morom mangi ase support kuribi be it the parents be it the locals and especially I want to appeal my friends esteemed friends from the press and media to kindly join hands with Nagaland Cricket Association in creating a cricketers producing state. Let NCA be one of the most contributing member of the BCCI in the country.
Sir, to Nagaland de cricket to promote kurigina district sob te jabo karne BCCI was sir annually NCA gibi financial mudab kiman digina ase sir.
BCCI to Nagaland Cricket Association ekala nohina India de state associations kiman ta ase sob te grants de to promote the game but also to manage the 8 teams where various tournaments are being organized by BCCI. So itu ande participate kurubole players can groom kurubole ina khan karne annual grants khan BCCI ra patai.
Sir, amikan huni ase itu saldo BCCI ba NCA ke annual grants diya nai aru itu saldo sir olop enhance korna bi pabole ase ko ase to itu la opor olop elaborate kori dibo sir.
Ahi bole ase aisi gule to players khan laga management de jabo game development de jabo. Yes, enhancement of the grant has been announced by the Honorary Secretary Mr. J. Shah in the last AGM held in Goa. It is to be enhanced by another 5 crores.
Aru sir, juntu itia NCA laga under the stadium Sovima de amikan cricket stadium thaga ase incomplete ase to sir ekta portion of the gallery do construction to dikhi ase so itu la construction to wiki dia khotom hobole ase aru ki hisab te bunai ase olop koi dibo sir.
Yes, after NCA signed an MOU with the Department of Youth Resources and Sports Government of Nagaland, in the MOU it was mentioned that any infrastructural development has to be borne by the NCA through BCCI. So BCCI laga funding to alak praye. To itia gallery laga to issue bole to ground floor de right and left wing to dressing rooms for the players, and then match officiating center for the match officials. Aru center portion to do issue to administrative office to constructions to lese. Hopefully early part of next year to khatam ho jabo lage.
Just as you have mentioned that the MOU signed that if any infrastructure has to take place, the NCA will take it up with the BCCI as well. So is it just the Sovima Stadium, or are other districts going to come up with any infrastructural development for cricket?
For cricket, if I am to talk about infrastructure development, you see, because of the terrain, the geographical terrain that we have, development of new grounds is a very expensive affair. And also, maintenance of the ground is another expensive affair. We are, as of now, we are concentrating only in the plain areas as of now. Till date, we have 2 dedicated cricket grounds where Nagaland Cricket Association hosts BCCI matches. And in other districts, we have been constructing practice pitches. So those are the small steps, infrastructural steps that we are taking. And maybe as the game grows, infrastructure developments will also happen in a bigger way.
Do you think that since the inception of NCA, you said 2009, if I'm not mistaken, that is 15 years more or less now, 2024. In 15 years, has the cricket teams fared well in these these matches, these tournaments that endlessly, time and again, going through and playing to these tournaments? Have they fared well, or more needs to be done?
Yes, got affiliation in 2009, but we started playing in all the major BCCI tournaments only from 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, and till date, the senior men's team, they have been faring well. We have 2 categories in the Ranji tournament. One is the elite group, one is the plate group. So our senior men's team, they have also gone up to the elite group in 2020-21. And likewise, we have been winning matches. And also last season, in the plate group category, our men's under 23 team won the Sikhe Naidu. And our under 19 boys, they won the Kuch Bihar. So I think winning such tournaments and trophies, it shows some improvement and development in our skills, and our players are definitely walking up the ladder.
Just to be a little more clear on the grants that come in from the BCCI, does it cover the expenses of these tournaments such as travel, lodging, food? Does that cover the grant that comes yearly, the annual grant? Is that part of those tournaments that happen in those few months' time?
Yes.
Okay.
Cricketing season starts from September till March, and then, but those 6 months are all tournament seasons. So during the tournaments, once the tournament starts, once the season starts, there are 8 teams from the state which participates in all the tournaments. So at one go, all the 8 teams are out in different parts of the country. Their traveling expenses, their accommodations, their fooding, their jerseys, everything are being managed with the grants that we get from the Board of Control for Cricket in India.
Sir, to agili Bhutan ishna selection committee to under 19 de focus korise la pani pani je 3 jon lagi hoise aro takan ba kinika select korise itula opore NCA ba ku question no kori korise will be sir pahar side pro players kan laga nole parents kan laga complaints kan nahibo garone future de nole takan satisfy no laga itu kota kan nahibo garone sir NCA probably in the coming days itu kan selection laga kini ka chule olo to sir apne bhi focus korna sabulila bhavana asna nai sir.
You see, selection is a very complex exercise. Moi agide ko anisna nijor opishi bala se bi bhabana korbo. Holi bi alag manu lage te do manu ke napunchela bi thake. Nijor to bal nai bhabana kori thakile alag manu lage te do bal bi olai na thake. To itubra mohan complaints kan ki ahala to issue le to need based bi saina jabo. Holi bi itya tak to issue le to selectors khan bra ki list de NCA office to utilize sabra jase because they are being empowered by the constitution. To tahan bi constitutionally they are exercising it. To itubra tahan wisdom, tahan experience to ami respect kore as an office bearer, as an honorary secretary. Selection is a technical process. To itubra office bearers khan ta de hat nai.
Now, sir, last question in regard with the selection. Sir, apni coalition districts wise 14 affiliated district pra aaye NCA de trial garne. To under 19 de sir district pa tahan scrutiny kurina phal pra saigina NCA de trial potai. Well, be sir, on one occasion amigan huni pa ase that we don't want to particularly mention the player or the name. Well, be sir, tai bishi phal pra perform korna district pra potai she. Whereas ekta issues to amigan huni pa ase ki sir tai birth certificate noile tai laga tai pahar bra aise whereas parents can clearly ko ase ki tai to sir dimapur de janam hose dimapur de kindergarten porise so itu kan laga opportunity issues kono ba honi ase ki player phalule bi tai do Nagaland de janam ha noile birth certificate to temper porise ni ka khala bi honi pa ase so itu laga opportunity sir NCA ba ki bhabana ase
NCA to one yardstick for all. Age tampering, fabricated documents, itu to poison ase for the growth and betterment of the society and for the growth of the game also. Itu bra amihan bi kiman tak osir kurina itu scrutinize kurina. Safa channel de anubo itu kure ase. To khali ekta nohoi duita nohoi district sob laga scrutiny kure. Moi Khan this year inter-district Lativi Kurina we got detected some few fabricated documents. So then and there in the midst of the tournament we disqualified the team from participating further in the tournament. So itu bra ekta lagai hai Korea ase nohoi duita lagai Korea las nohoi. One yardstick for all. To itu kira itu ki kure ase kali portion itu alag hisabi olao pare noile bi aji bi aru nutun hisabi olao pare to itu pura itu laga itu formula cholabo itu la formula cholabo itu do kali portion garden komi bang nobo aru itu do bal nai sida nohai to ekta association game development players development under 16, under 19, bacha khan naga hisa ase. Kali portion tan lamba jabole ase. To itya pra 13 thaka sida gurubo na 13 thaka to 13 gonaru wapis ulta jaga de jabo. To itu pra biswas ase mohan ki kure ase same yardstick chula ase itu pra bal hobo aru ala khan bi janibo that itu pane jaise gole to we can get our way out. Na nolu mo itu loge kotha kurise nolu bi utu channel e jaise itu to pura bon korobole chesta kore ase kiteba to manu ase galti bi ho pare hole bi galti homai kam dibi aru sikho pare ase to itu pura ami laga biswas aru ami laga bhavana in regard to age aru documents fabrication kora han fabricated documents chula han itu andu isule to try na koribi aru bhavana bi na koribi moi to ekdom strongly to ek ase
sir itu par junto BCCI ra naga NCA ke grant in diwole ase ami kan huni ase enhance kuna pawole ase so sir expected budget kiman nishna ase apni koi dibo parile sir
Because they give in phase wise. Phase wise aye kitoba committee aye kitoba BC aye to ita to iman ase to ko na parbo. Itu iman ase koi dibo na punji se kule to aro mano alag bhavana ho jabo ami.
But expected budget sir this year.
Because earlier years we used to get 10 plus. To enhance kurubo kise itu opor dai ho parebo lage. Aisi kule to so manu karne bal cricket karne bal ase.
So, can you assure that with the enhancement of this grant and aid that the game of cricket will be also enhanced from the state? We will produce players because the money is coming in to mold and nourish young people over here. So, can you also assure that yes, Nagaland will produce? I mean, the money is coming in just like any other maybe northeast state, or what is the difference there?
You see, খেলা ইস্যু গলে তো মোটে হব খেলাইলে তো ডাঙৰ হব তো আহি আছে আমি এনে কাম কি আছে খেলাবলৈ লা কাম আছে মই আগেতে গৈছে টুৰ্নামেণ্ট যেতিয়া শুরু হৈছে প্লেয়ার্স ইনক্রিজ হোৱা আছে হা তো ইটো আহাতো তাহাঁতে দি আছে প্রফেশনাল ফিজ তো ক্রিকেটার্স খান একাউন্টে ডাইরেক্ট যা আছে তো তাতে পৰা tahan ki kurubole ase to tahan naga opor ase grants to tahan naga preparation infrastructure lado tate nahe camp aro season manage kurubole la ase to itu kurina tane patha ase to definitely enhance kurisu gole to aro bal enhance kurisu gole to effect to yield bi bishi hobo harvest bi bishi hobo to itu pura Kiman Divo, Iman Dangoro. Thank you so much to the press and media, the fraternity, for always supporting the game and always giving the association and the office a platform to voice out our concerns, our aspirations towards building Nagaland a cricketing hub in the Northeast and in the larger India country.
So, as you have just heard, the secretary of the Nagaland Cricket Association, Hunilo Anilo King, has explained in detail what is the process like, especially what we have also questioned him regarding the selection process, where he has informed that there is a selection committee with 3 members and they are scrutinizing all the players, whatever age it might be or whatever tournaments they're going for, the under 16 or under 19 or the senior men's team and under 23 as well. Could be the women's, could be the men's, or could be the boys. Now, he has also explained that yes, the BCCI is also doing everything they can to support the NCA, and with the help of the BCCI, the Nagaland Cricket Association is doing a lot. As you can see, this cricket ground over here in Sovima is one of the best in the northeast of the country, followed of course following Assam, and he has informed that this is one of the best facility, and in fact he has also explained to us, if I can just tell the camera person, that this indoor practice facility, state of the art indoor practice facility, is also being constructed directly by the BCCI over here, and he has informed that this should be completed by 2025 completely. It will have a gym, it's going to have a cafeteria for the players, as well as a state of the art swimming pool with heating and cooling facilities. Now this stadium over here, as we can see, it is one of the best, and he has said that the NCA is doing all it can to provide this facility for the budding cricketers of Nagaland. Now, he's also informed that the BCCI has also decided to enhance the grants, the annual grants. Now, these grants, we were not told about the amount, but then if these grants are being enhanced, where he has informed Anilo King that the secretary of NCA has informed that the BCCI will be enhancing the grant from this year itself, and they're hoping that once this enhancement happens, they can provide more facilities and Nagaland can produce cricketers not just for the national level but international level as well, and the big leagues. Now, the main reason that we have also approached the secretary was also, like I said earlier, the selection process. He has informed that the selection process is very strict and it has been done by a 3-member committee, the selection committee. And he said that there are various persons, cricketers, who want to play for the state, but then they're not even from the state and they come with bogus certificates such as birth certificates or fraudulent papers. Now, he has informed that this is going to be strictly enforced, where they will scrutinize and they will check that this is not going to happen to safeguard the Naga society as well. And he has stressed and reiterated on this that they are going to take stringent measures to make sure that this does not happen. Now, the selection committee, we have heard that few of them have fared really well in the trials, and then they have to go for the camps as well. And then there's some that has alleged that they're deserving, but they have not been selected. Now, he has said that they have no say in this. The NCA, the Nagaland Cricket Association, has no say in this, but then the selection committee is the one, and they're all experienced and they're expert in selecting the cricketers for whatever criteria that they have. And he has also mentioned, as you have just heard, that there are 14 districts that comes under the NCA, and they have been trying to develop the game in all of these districts, and they receive an annual fund as well to develop the game in these districts. He has appealed that all the districts association as well under the NCA should make sure that young cricketers come and take advantage of these facilities, and they will be sent here. There's a hostel over here. Now the facility is coming up. Everything is here provided at the Sovima Cricket Stadium. So that was it. Anilo King, the secretary of Nagaland Cricket Association, has cleared the air and explained exactly how the process is. He was transparent about all various questions that was asked to him by Nagaland News Network as well, and he has made it clear that it is not the NCA that makes the selection, it is the selection committee. Now, like he said, there are many fraudulent and bogus certificates and players that want to come and play for the state team, and they cannot take a chance on that. Esther here with camera person Moa for Nagaland News Network.